name is Apurv and I'm a Client Engagements Manager at Healy Consultants Group. Today I want to discuss a recent engagement I finished for one of my clients. Our client was a 360 payments platform service provider and he was looking to expand into emerging markets. After an initial discussion between the client and one of my colleagues, Henry, the client engaged us to help him with the South African business setup. Our client had a unique request in the sense that he wanted a nominee shareholder and director for his South African entity. He wanted the local partner primarily because it would expedite the company incorporation and bank account opening process and also give him some substance in the jurisdiction. So Healy Consultants Group provided the nominee shareholder and director and advanced the engagement. Once the client supplied the initial due diligence documents and signed our engagement letter, settled our professional fee, we initiated the South Africa business setup. We confirmed the corporate structure of the entity with the client. We provided him pre-filled company incorporation forms, templates for the memorandum of articles, and we requested his review input and signatures on them before we could file the application. Once we received the signed off documents from our client, we then reserved our client's preferred company name and submitted a quality application with the South African registrar. Within about 2 weeks after submitting the application, we received the company numbers, and we then initiated the e-filing application for our client's South African entity with the South Africa Revenue Services Department, and through our local accountants in South Africa, we were able to complete that process in about a week. Our client wanted us to open 2 bank accounts in South Africa with specific banks that he preferred. Healy Consultants Group has been operating in South Africa for some time, and we had existing relationships with these banks. Leveraging that relationship, we were able to introduce our client's application, and in about 5 weeks we were able to open the first bank account. This bank account was opened with complete remote assistance. All verifications were done via video call or via scanned documents and e-signatures. We managed to obtain the second bank account with our client's preferred bank in about 8 weeks. The 3 additional weeks for this banking engagement was primarily because the bank insisted that they required notarized documents from the client, and unfortunately they could not do it remotely. But our client was able to supply that to the bank, and we were able to secure the RAND bank account. South African banks generally open RAND accounts, so we had to liaise with the banks and assist our client open US dollars, euro and pound accounts as supplementary accounts to the RAND account. Once we managed to do that, it took us around 2.5 weeks to complete that process. Once the supplementary accounts are open, I assisted the client activate the online banking with both these banks, and took us about 1 additional week to activate the online banking. But once that was done, I then emailed a complete company kit and a pro forma invoice to the client completing the engagement. The client was very happy with our services and the timely provision of the bank accounts, which was essential for him. And he then engaged us for 4 other jurisdictions, including Ghana, Philippines, Thailand and Malaysia. And we're still working on those engagements, and hopefully you'll see other videos about those engagements soon. So that's all I have about this engagement. If you want to see similar engagements that have been handled by Healy Consultants, subscribe to our channel, and have a good day.